Hey everyone, welcome back to another video. Today is found 4 because some of you guys were asking where it was. This morning I wrote changes a bit, and I also went to the dentist. So in the car I had my phone, and I just downloaded Google Docs and started typing. I'll have to obviously change that because one of the rules in writing is when you do speech, if you have 2 people, you don't put them on the same, line of writing. So when I do these videos for you guys, I write on my iPad, using the keyboard and stuff. So I'll have to, change that so it looks like, so it follows the rules of writing. I don't know what I'm saying. I actually really enjoy changes, and that's the question of the day. What's your favorite series that I have? If you're new here, I don't know why you're here at Found 4. I mean, you should probably watch 1, 2, 3 for context, but just say your opinion on the video then. Welcome new friends and welcome old friends. Basically, everyone here is my friend. Because you guys are some of the nicest people ever, and I'm going to keep this intro as short as possible and get onto it because I have tea and it's getting cold. Let's go. Found 4. Marinette has been getting ready to face her friends. She knew that there would be a million questions. Chat Noir stayed the night. Marinette didn't show it, but she needed comforting. She had no idea how her health was. She could have been dying and she wouldn't know. Her secret was out at school and with Chat Noir. Next up was her parents. She asked Chat to be there, and he obviously agreed. Her parents would come at night. Before that, she had to go to school and then a doctor's appointment with Chat. She wasn't sure about her feelings. Should she be happy to figure it out? Should she be worried for the answer? Truth of the matter was, she felt both. So she and Chat woke up extra early. They had talked with her friends and decided to explain a while before school. So Chat picked her up and leaped off. By that point, Marinette's parents were aware of their relationship. They fully supported it. Who better to protect their daughter than a real hero? They saw the close relationship. They fed him and let him stay nights. They trusted Marinette and Chat Noir. He was the hero of Paris after all. They could also see how happy they were together. Chat loved the household so much. Way more than his real house. The bakery was warm and happy. On the way to school, Marinette passed out. Only once, so it wasn't so bad. Sure, this was a little inconvenient for Chat, having his girlfriend pass out on him daily. It was so worth it. She was so worth it. She may have been unconscious an hour a day. The other hours were the best of his life. So he landed in front of the classmates. They were in a park. It was a whole hour before class, but for Marinette, it was okay. He landed and sat down. He placed her on the ground and said hi. Hey guys, he smiled. She passed out a few minutes ago. It won't be long. We are used to this. Any minute now, and we can start answering your questions. Cool? They nodded and all sat by Marinette. She woke up 2 minutes later. Oh, we're here. How long? She asked. That was her first question every time. Only 8 minutes. He smiled and wrapped around her. Alia spoke first. We all discussed it before you 2 arrived. We just have 2 questions. Since when are you dating Chat Noir? And what happened to you? Alia asked. Okay, so I can answer both at the same time. Remember when I skipped a few days of school because I was sick? Well, I started passing out during that time. The cough, the fever, the muscle aches, they all went away. The passing out only got worse, to the point I can pass out 5 to 15 times a day. Normally I feel them coming on, but one time I didn't. So I went to my balcony and watched the sunset. I must have passed out while I was out there, since I woke up and Kitty here was pacing my room. When I explained everything, and he cared a lot. So he started visiting more often. When I would worry about myself, he comforted me, and eventually we started dating. He is so supportive and loving. Like I told you before, he is the perfect boyfriend. She smiled. Aw, I love you too, princess. You are just as perfect. He squeezed her a little. Aw. All the girls found this so cute. We should get to class, they said. Marinette kissed Chat Noir and he left. Later that day, after school, they went to the doctor. As she walked in with Chat Noir, they sat her down. Good news. We know what is going on. You have a rare illness. It is not deadly or anything. As far as treatment goes, there is a surgery, but it has short-term effects. For about a year, you would experience dizzy spell, loss of balance, on and off blurry vision, and headaches. After about a year, most of those would go away. 6 months after that, you would be fully healed. The surgery would be safe for adults, but not for a teenager. You are 16 now, so we would do the surgery when you were about 19. For now, take this medicine, 1 pill every morning. It should make it, instead of passing out 15 times a day, it would be about 3 to 5. Marinette stayed silent as she processed the information. 3 years. 3 years for a surgery. Then another 18 months for recovery? How did this happen? She asked. The cause is unknown. It is fairly rare. You can come back in 6 months, the doctor said. The whole way home, Marinette stayed quiet. Almost 5 years is not a short amount of time. She was shocked. She was relieved that she wouldn't die, but this was not the best news. It was time to tell her parents. And we're leaving it here. Sorry about the cliffhanger. I guess it's not that bad. It's just her parents. It's not like the one I did yesterday when she's going to make a hard decision. She was going to phase off. Yeah, that one was a lot more intense than this one. So this isn't that bad of a cliffhanger. I'm sorry. I just don't feel like writing anymore. I actually went to the dentist today, like I said. And you guys don't know this, but I actually have braces. And I have for the last 2 years. Which means 3 weeks from now, they'll be gone. So today I, took impressions. It's basically, they put this really disgusting clay thing in my mouth. Like, they put it into a mold thing and they, stuck it in my mouth. And, waited, 30 seconds and took it out. And it, gets hard around your teeth, so they have a mold of what your mouth looks like. And let me tell you, that's not fun for someone who has a strong gag reflex. I was focusing so hard on not throwing up. Yeah, I hated it. But 2 weeks, so on Saturday I'll go again for a cavity checkup. Then on 2 weeks from now, another, we'll go to her and she'll check how everything's going and I'll have a cleaning done. So an hour cleaning and then, no, she'll just check out what's going on 2 weeks from now. And then a week after that, I'll have 1 hour, deep clean of the teeth and then 75 minutes of her removing everything off. So I have so much dentist stuff to do. I mean, I'm used to it because I go once a month and then once every 6 months for cavity checks and then once every 4 months for cleans. So as a family, we do go to the dentist quite often because, it's important. But I think it's overboard, but my mom and dad don't think so. So actually, it's super hypocritical because those two, my parents, they don't go that often. They just make us go and go. Like even my brothers who don't have braces go every 6 months. I go every 4 months for cleaning because of the braces. It's easier to get dirty. And then every 6 months for the cavity check that they go for. And then, cavities, is it dirty? What's going on with the gums? Blah, blah, blah. And then I also go every, 3 weeks to every month for the braces. But now I have to go in 2 weeks and 3 weeks. You guys are really bored. Okay, yeah, so 2 questions I did today. If you want to answer both, but basically if you've been here before and you've seen many of my videos, what's your favorite video or series that I've ever done? If you're new here, as I am drinking tea, what's your favorite type of tea? My answer to both the question. For series, I like either My Favorite Civilian or the first part of Found or Changes. I actually really like Changes. So I don't know. You should check those out. Those are pretty good. I did like Runaway Part 1 and 2 as well. Huh. I like most of my series, if you guys couldn't guess. And then for favorite type of tea, this is the hardest question I can get. Because that's the family, this house. Well, my parents stopped drinking, like, tea and coffee. For, I don't know, they stopped. So I think I probably drink the most tea in the house. So. I mean, my mom still drinks coffee once in a while. My dad doesn't. Which is because when he traveled, he does it a lot because he owns a cafe. So that means at home we have a million different tea bags. And when he first opened, there was so many at home, and when we went there, and when we go to different countries, he makes us go like to the different cafes, which is really annoying because when we went to Thailand, we went to 5 of them in one day. It was fully breakfast, lunch, and dinner, and 2 snacks. And so because of that, I started drinking lots of tea and tasting the different stuff. And the one I'm drinking right now is my favorite, for sure. But I like other ones too. Out of the cafe, this one's my favorite. No, this one's my favorite of all time. Jasmine Dragon Phoenix Pearl would be my favorite. It's like green tea, jasmine green tea, and then sugar is good. So is honey. Right now I'm having it with honey. Yeah, I drink too much tea in a day. Like, if you look at my bedside table right now, I'm just sitting on the floor next to my bedside table with my iPad on the bed. Basically, there's a bowl, which I had a snack, 2 bottles of water, you gotta stay hydrated, a mug that I had what was it? Was it mango and strawberry tea? So that was good. It was like a fruity tea. I have my tumbler, which is absolutely huge. What's this? Maybe 3 mugs worth. And in that, I have the Jasmine 3 mugs worth of Jasmine Dragon, and I have a spare mug, so I can pour it in because the tumbler is an insulating one, so the heat isn't getting out. So I made this early in the morning so that I could have it throughout the day. Yeah, I don't know where my sentences are going anymore, so I think I should go. This was a long outro, so I'm sorry about that. I guess I'll just put the questions in the comments, and I'll put a brief version of my answers, or maybe no answers. I don't know. I'm talking too much. If you're new here, this is something I do regularly. Basically, I suck at summarizing. Anything else to say? No. Yeah, this is my line that I haven't said in a while. I'm not gonna beg for likes or subscribers, but I wouldn't complain. Thank you for all the subscribers that have joined in the past few days. There has been more than I thought. What's it? 240. I've just looked. 240. Almost 300 views on the last video. Oh my, 30,000. I got 30,000 views in total. Whoa. Watch time 93,000 minutes. This is amazing. Jeez, this is my genuine reaction. I haven't checked in a couple, like a day, and you guys are legends. I'm actually so happy right now. You guys actually really like my writing. Wow. Wow. I'm gonna go freak out now. Yeah, see you tomorrow. Bye.